Here in this little video, I'm going to introduce you to the important vocabulary that you'll see on the assessments and the future parts of the course. The first one is a vertex. A vertex is a node or a stopping point, an intersection, if you will, in the graph. And generally they're labeled in some way. I'm going to use letters here. And in this case, I've got 5 different vertex points, or nodes if you wanted to call them nodes. And the next thing that we would label is an edge. An edge is a line that connects vertices. And you can draw graphs with various different types of edges. You can draw graphs where the edges cross. These places here are not considered vertices on this type of a graph. The only place you're going to have vertices is where you have a definite node. So this would be kind of like an overpass or an underpass if you wanted to consider it. Okay, the next thing that you should know is the order of a graph. The order of a graph is the number of vertices in the graph. So that's the number of vertices or nodes in the graph. In this case, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nodes or vertices. So this graph is order 5. The size of the graph is the number of edges in the graph. In this case, if I were to count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 edges. The size of this graph is 8. There are 8 edges. And then finally, the last piece of information is the degree of vertex, the degree of a vertex. And that is the number of edges that enter a vertex. So it's possible that the vertices in a graph may have different degrees. So for example, here you'll notice 1, 2, 3, 4 edges enter this vertex. So vertex A is degree 4. Vertex B has 1, 2, 3 edges coming in, so that would be degree 3. Likewise, C is degree 3. D is degree 3, and E is degree 3. All right, so important vocabulary words that you should know. Vertex, those are the nodes. Edge, those are the lines that connect. The nodes are the vertices. The order of a graph is the number of vertices in the graph. Just count them up. Size of a graph, the number of edges in the graph. And finally, the degree of a vertex would be the number of edges that either emanate from, if you wanted to think of that way, or enter into a vertex. Okay, thanks.